Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all fine. Today we are going to see the topic is in the force and motion. Already we have discussed in the force and motion distance, velocity and time. Is it so? In the continuation of it, we are going to see the acceleration today. Okay? Acceleration. Acceleration அப்படின்னா முடுக்கம் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்கப்பா. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. அதாவது திசை வேகத்தின் ஏற்படுகின்ற மாற்றத்தின் வீதமே முடுக்கம் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. சுருக்கமாக சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா, if a body changes its speed or direction, then it is said to be accelerated. ஒரு பொருளானது தன்னுடைய வேகத்தையோ அல்லது திசையையோ மாற்றிக்கொள்கிறது எனில் அது முடுக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது என்று அர்த்தம். ஓகேவா, அதான் அப்படி சொல்கிறாங்க. See the pictures. First one, change in speed. Okay, some vehicle comes in the speed of 20 meter per second. ஒரு செகண்டுக்கு 20 மீட்டர் வேகத்தில் வர்றது சடனாக ஒரு 10 மீட்டர் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகி போகுது பாருங்கள். ஸ்டார்ட் பை 20 meter per second and going with a 30 meter per second. This is the change in speed. Next, change in direction. See, first the vehicle comes with 20 meter per second, then it diverts in a road. Okay, like a road, and change in direction. See, so we can calculate a formula by these two, change in speed and change in direction. So acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time. See the formula, change in velocity by time. So what is the change in velocity? Change means it should be have a starting and ending point. ஒரு ஆரம்பிக்கும் புள்ளியும் முற்றுப்புள்ளியும் கண்டிப்பாக அதில் இடம்பெற்றிருக்கணும். So final velocity is considered as small v and initial velocity is considered as small u. So acceleration A equal to v minus u by t. This is the formula for acceleration. So the SI unit for acceleration is v minus u, whatever the distance calculated by meter. Distance naale the unit enaduppa meter. So m by second square. M by second square. So SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. See, a car at rest, first restல இருக்கு, starts to travel in a straight line, but start to move பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு. It reaches a velocity of 12 meter per second. ஒரு செகண்டுக்கு 12 மீட்டர் ஓடுற அளவுக்கு அதோட வேகம் இருக்குது. in 4 seconds, அப்படி 4 செகண்ட்ஸ் அது போகுது அப்படின்னா what is its acceleration? Assuming that it accelerates uniformly. First initial starting point is 0 and it ends with the velocity is 4 seconds. Okay, so initial velocity u equal to 0 meter per second and final velocity v is the 12 meter per second. Okay, then time taken 4. Then time taken is 4 seconds. So acceleration A equal to v minus u by t. So it gives 12 minus 0. If we cancel, we will get 3 meter. So its acceleration is 3 meter. Next, positive acceleration. நேர்மறை முடுக்கம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகே, நேர்மறை முடுக்கம். If the velocity of an object increases with respect to time, then the object is said to be a positive acceleration. If the velocity of an object increases with respect to time, then the object is said to be positive acceleration. ஒரு பொருளின் திசைவேகமானது தொடர்ந்து அதன் காலத்தை பொறுத்து அதிகரித்து கொண்டே போகுமே ஆனால் அந்த பொருள் வந்து நேர்மறை முடுக்கமாகும் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம்ப்பா. ஒரு பொருள் வந்து என்ன செய்கிறாங்க, இப்போ நம்ம பால் வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு வண்டி ஸ்லோவாக போகிறாங்க, ஸ்கூட்டி ஓட்டிட்டு 20 மீட்டர்ஸ் போவாங்க ஸ்பீடில், அப்புறம் பார்த்திங்கன்னா 30, 40 அந்த மாதிரி ரேஞ்ச் கூட்டிகிட்டே போகுது பார்த்தீங்களா. அதை தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க, சேஞ்ச் இன் டைரக்ஷன் அண்ட் சேஞ்ச் இன் போத் ஸ்பீட் அண்ட் டைரக்ஷன். ஓகேவா. See one example for it. At a train, the velocity of a train at different times giving in the figure. First இது ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகாமல் இருக்குது, ஸோ 0 meter per second. Then it moves with 6 meter per second and reach one point B and next one C, D, like that. First the distance traveled from the distance between A to B. What's the distance between A to B pa? Actually v minus u, isn't it? Initial velocity, first one 0 and next one 6 meter per second. Okay, and the distance is 6 and then change in velocity we should find v minus u, 6 minus 0 6 and time taken is 10, Likewise, you should finish the timetable pa. Next, negative acceleration. That means எதிர்மறை முடுக்கம். இது எப்படி சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா deceleration சொல்லலாம், retardation சொல்லலாம், பின்னடைவு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Deceleration or retardation. If the velocity of an object decreases with respect to time, ஒரு பொருளின் திசைவேகமானது அதன் காலத்தை பொறுத்து தொடர்ந்து குறைந்து கொண்டே வருமையானால் அது எதிர்மறை முடுக்கத்தில் உள்ளது என்ற அர்த்தம். ஓகேவா? So velocity of an object decreases with respect to time, then the object is said to be negative acceleration or deceleration or retardation. See, one golf ball pa, this golf ball rolling in a straight line changes from 8 meter second to 2 meter second in 10 seconds. Okay, so what is its deceleration? First you should write what is initial velocity u, 8 meter per second, then final velocity 2 meter per second, time taken is t, 10 seconds. Then write the formula for acceleration. A equal to v minus u by t. So v equal to 2, u equal to 8. So 2 minus 8. Plus and minus gives minus. So subtract 8 minus 2, 6. And put the greater number symbol minus. Okay, so minus 6 by 10 in decimal form minus 0.6 meter per second square. Therefore the answer is the deceleration is minus 0.6 meter per second square. Next, uniform. That means சீரான முடுக்கம், அதாவது அப்படியே ஒன்று போல் போகிறது, சீரான வேகத்தில் போகிறது. An object undergoes uniform acceleration when the change increases or decreases in its velocity for every unit of time is the same. Okay, see the tabular column for uniform acceleration of a bus. Start by first 20 and then increasing by 20, and then in the second stage start by 40, increases by 20, like that. Okay, that is increases uniformly. Likewise, the second one, deceleration. The first is starting by 100 meter per second and then decreases by 20. Likewise, 80 minus 20. Likewise, okay. When the velocity of the object is increasing by 20 meter per second, the acceleration is 20 meter per second square. When the velocity of object is decreasing by 20 meter per second, deceleration is 20 meter per second square. Okay. Then non-uniform acceleration. An object undergoes non-uniform acceleration if the change in its velocity for every unit of time is not the same. That means it's not uniformly. It may be vary. Okay. So first one, time 0 to 5. Start by velocity 0, then 10, 40, 60, 70, and then suddenly decreasing by 50. So it's not uniform in one. Next one, change in velocity. 10 minus 0, 10. 40 minus 10, 30. 70 minus 60, 10. Likewise, it's going on. Here note that the change in velocity is not same. ரெண்டு ஒன்று போலவா பாருக்கு, ரெண்டும் மாறி மாறி இருக்கு. Thus the moving object is undergoing non-uniform acceleration. Next we are going to see there's some graphs between the distance and time, speed and time, like that. First one, distance time graphs. Distance na தொலைவுக்கும் காலத்துக்கும் இடையே உள்ள ஒரு கால வரைவு. A car traveling along a straight line away from the starting point is shown in the figure. You will see that the distance and time are recorded and the graph is plotted. See, the car is moving from 0. Car at rest. First, rest means it won't move, so there is no changes. So the graph has 0 gradient. See, 0 to 20 and 1 to 20. All the one are in the 20 points. So it should be a straight line first. So the distance is constant for every second and the car is at rest. And the car is at rest. Next, car traveling at uniform speed of 10 meter per second. Car traveling at a uniform speed of 10 meter per second. First is moving slowly by 10 meter per second. See, now plot the points 0, 0 and 1, 10. First one take it as x axis and second one take it as y axis. You know well, isn't it? Then 2, 20, 3, 30, 4, 40 and in the 5, then you plotted the point in 50. This is the graph for uniform speed of 10 meter per second. The graph has constant gradient and the distance increases, isn't it? See, it going upwards. So it is increases. And then increases how many minutes pa? Everything differ by tens. ஒவ்வொன்றும் 10 மீட்டர் இடைவெளியில் அதிகரித்து கொண்டே வருது ஒவ்வொரு செகண்டுக்கும். So it car moves with uniform speed. Then next one, then car traveling at increasing speed. See, first one uniform speed, next one increasing speed. how much? First one 0 0 1 5 2 20. It is going on increasing. Okay, அப்படியே கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக அதிகரிக்குது. So 0 0 1 5 2 20 3 50 45 4 80 and 5 125. Like that you should plot the points and draw the graph. It's also showing the increasing speed. The graph has an increasing gradient, that is the speed increases. Next, the car traveling at decreasing speed. First they are going increasing, next going by decreasing. So the graph has a decreasing gradient and this is the speed decreases. Next, the speed time graphs. Here the speed of the bus measured for every second and speed and time are recorded at the graph. It is known as speed time graph. Okay, bus at rest. First there it's not moving, so it should be a straight line. So 0 0 வரும் 1 0 everything. So x axis as it is, y axis all plotted at y axis. The speed of the bus remains at 0 meter per second, so the bus has no acceleration. Next, bus traveling uniform speed of meter per second by 10 meter per second. Okay, here the slope of the line is 0, so the bus has no acceleration. Then bus traveling uniform acceleration. Here the speed also increases by 10 and we will get the increasing curve, increasing straight line. And then the speed of the bus increases by 10 meter per second every second. Hence the graph has a positive and constant gradient and the acceleration is constant. Here by the picture we can come to the declaration that it is traveling uniform deceleration, isn't it? It's going down. The line goes down in the graph. How much? By 10 meter second. The speed of bus decreases by 10 meter second every second. Hence the graph has a negative and the acceleration is negative and constant. Increasing acceleration, that means non-uniform acceleration. See, first they are 0 to 10 and then 1 to 2, 2 to 8, 3 to 18, likewise. The speed of bus is increasing with the time. Hence the graph has a positive and increasing gradient and the acceleration increases. Bus traveling with decreasing, that means deceleration. It starts by a higher speed first and then it goes to slowly 48, 42 like that and ends with 10. So the speed is decreasing with time. Hence the graph has a positive and decreasing gradient and the acceleration decreases. Next we are going to see the comparison between the distance time and speed time graphs. Here before we have discussed about distance time graph ரெண்டு அதையும் பார்த்தோம், speed time graphs-ஐயும் பார்த்தோம். The speed time graphs and the distance time graphs may look very similar. ரெண்டும் பார்க்க ஒன்று போல தான் தோணும், is it so? But they are very, but they give different information. We will see by the some labels. See, from A to B, car accelerates uniformly from rest, and then from B to C, car moves at constant speed. From C to D, car decelerates uniformly to stop. First one, distance time graph. See the distance A to B, car accelerates uniformly, no, and from B to C moves at constant and then gradient increases by convex curve. In the speed time graph, first one, speed per meter second, speed increases uniformly and then constant, then a horizontal line will come and then it decreases uniformly. Okay students, here one graph like story given. First one represents the Raju began walking to his house. Suddenly he remembered that it was fun and walked back to the home. One some small story is given like that. Okay, by observing these two stories, you should make your own story by the for the given graph. Will you do? Okay students, read the lesson. Okay, thank you.